Hi there, it's Adam bringing you another video to the channel. Just a little bit of an update for the channel overall really, and a little bit of a showcase of the models I've received from April into May. And in this set, a little bit of a mix of one 400 and one 200 as well. So I've got a couple of wide bodies at the back. I'll just move this buzz out of the way. We've got British Airways 777 200ER and the One World livery. I think this is one of two or three that I'm due to expect. Also have Virgin Atlantic A330-300 at the back there. Again, one of a couple that I already have at the minute as well. On this side, we have a United Star Alliance 777-200 ER as well. We of course have the Jet2 Holidays 737-800 with split scimitars by JFox, and we have an older release which my contact had available, and I thought, you know what, why not? BMI A319 by Gemini 200. Underneath that, this one in particular is the Volga Dnepr Illusion 76 in 1/200 scale by SQ Wings. I do also have the 20 years livery as well. I think I received that a couple of months ago, and now I have the normal version. Also have the Buzz 737 MAX 8, which is one of two. I already have the other registration, which is Romeo Zulu Golf. This one is Romeo Zulu Hotel. And then we have a couple of 1/400 scale models in the foreground here. So we have United 73 MAX 8, which is one of multiple that I will be waiting for, which will be working well, working with the future project. US project. Have a NG Blank 767-300ER, which turns out I already have this, I believe, but it's actually in a different. So I have one already, but it's in a different box, an all white box, pretty much. Bit like the sort of blank illustration rather than coloured box like this. And on this one, it does outline General Electric CF6 engines as well, which is pretty cool, whereas the other one doesn't. I believe they are similar, if not the same, code numbers as well. So yeah, I'm not sure why that is. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have really bothered, but given they are two different boxes, I'll probably keep both. Britannia 757-200 by JC Wings, another Britannia 757-200. Very much welcome. Certainly adding to the fleet of Britannia Airways. And then we have my first Avianca, first Avianca model at all really, in the Aerogal Heritage scheme there. Again, one of multiple that I'll be anticipating as well, which again will feature pretty well on the future US project. In the meantime, not a lot happening in terms of things sort of materializing. I did buy a 4.5 foot by 2.5 foot MDF board, and I kind of had this thing where I thought I was going to do like my own version of. Basically, I started drawing out ideas for like an Australian airport, and based on Rockhampton, but I just thought, you know what, like I have got room in here, but I just thought, I think I'm just going to wait until I get something printed instead, in that regard. But I do have a smaller kind of project coming up in the meantime that I kind of want to do. I've just had loads of other things to sort of pay out for, like recently car insurance and things like that. It just keeps coming up and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm trying to just sort of manage everything else, and hopefully in the coming weeks, I'll be able to look at something and kind of do something, especially with the warmer weather coming. Summer coming. I'm hoping to maybe do something outside, like a little display in 1/400 scale in particular, where I can take things outside, display a few models and take pictures outside, especially if it's not too windy, even if it's cloudy, as long as it's warm, temperature's good, there's no rain expected, all that kind of stuff, then yeah, I think it'd be good to kind of do something outside and do some photography with natural light rather than indoors. But don't get me wrong, even inside as well in this room, that there's pretty good lighting overall. In the meantime, just to keep myself a little bit occupied, I'm just going to move the camera over here a little bit. I've been working on this 1/500 project, which I'd created a while ago. There's no terminal built into it. It's literally just a kind of display concept. And it's based or inspired by Malta Airport primarily. As you can probably imagine, if you go on Google Maps, for instance, you'll probably see similarities. And yeah, that's kind of where the inspiration from. So I do have 1/500 collection as well. Some of you probably know. And this is more based on a specific time period of 2008 in particular. So I've just kind of been doing photos on my feed, on my Instagram feed, Custom Made Model Airports, and my Facebook page, again, Custom Made Model Airports. So yeah, just something to tie me over for now. Nothing significant, and it's not really worth doing updates on that because I don't have any flight information. It's literally just the models and stuff like that. In regards to my latest model arrivals, if there's any model in particular you want to see, me in box or more in depth, then let me know. The two 777 in particular, British Airways and United, both pretty much, I wanted from when I went to Heathrow. Just sort of, had a bit of an inspiration just to kind of want them. Virgin Atlantic, of course, as well. Building my fleet up with them in 1/200 scale as well. And then obviously we've got all the other mix of stuff, obviously, that kind of fit my collection as well. Obviously trying to build up the US collection as well for the upcoming sort of projects that I have in that regard as well. So yeah, no sort of major airport update due or anything like that in the meantime. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update as to what's going on. And if you've got any questions or anything, or like I say, you want to know anything more about any models that I've received or what I'm due, then let me know. And I'll see you in the next video.